Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Royboy94, also known now as Stronky Tonky, since I have changed my World of Tanks in-game name. But my YouTube name is still going to be Royboy94, and Stronky Tonky will be basically a second name I will be known as. So yeah, welcome to Road to Excellence. This video series is going to be about specific tanks in the game, which will be tied to reviews. Basically, I will be reviewing tanks in the future and referring to replays in my Road to Excellence videos as showcasing certain parts of the tank that are good and certain things that are not so good. So for example, if a tank has something very good, like for example in this match the IS-4 side armor that I will be showing, how good it will be at a slight angle, then that's a good part about the tank, something that makes the IS-4 a bit special. So I'm basically going into specific details in the tank that I will showcase you in the video of making use of that specific thing of the tank. However, since I will be fighting an enemy IS-4, I will also show you the bad parts about the IS-4, like a weak spot. So this will be a bit of a mixed video, showing you a few good things and a few bad things. So I'm platooned up with Big 1R, and he is in his IS-7, and we've decided to go Banana Alley. Now, I'm going to blur out later in the chat I'm going to blur the chat out a bit later in this match, because I got pretty mad. Later on you can see why, and when I rage at this game, I sometimes say a few nasty things, and I just think it's, you know, very childish of me to say some kind of nasty things to the enemy. And I shouldn't have done that, and I regret it, even though that I still am mad at the enemy. But I should just ignore these kind of things and just move on, go to my garage, because I'm not helping anything or anyone with saying certain stuff in the chat. So I'm just gonna blur it out to not put myself to shame and just have it ignored. So my apologies for that. But yeah, as you can see here, I am aiming at the E100's weak spot. Now, weirdly enough, the accuracy of this tank isn't very good because it's a Russian gun, but I keep managing to hit the weak spot of the E100 over here. Now look at where that IS-7 shot me from. He shot me from there, right in the side, I think somewhere in my tracks. Now Big 1R is giving me support from behind. Now I'm focusing this E100 since he has the highest alpha gun. Now again, you see the IS-7 shooting from there, and he bounces right off my side, and just look at that angle. It's not even that much of a big angle. And you will see this happening over and over. Now here I aim again at the weak spot of the E100 and hit him. Now the E100 bounces, and the IS-7 finally does manage to pen me. And the IS-4 bounces as well. And the E100 gets taken out by an IS-8 that's behind us. Now look where I penned the IS-4, right through his roof. Same weak spot as on the IS-3. It's a very, very good weak spot to shoot at. And again, the IS-7 bounces at me. And the IS-4 bounces yet again. Now look at the IS-7, he's aiming at me, and he bounces again on my side. Look how I was showing my side like this. That's, you know, an angle like this. It's like, oh wow, this 160mm armor on the side, yes, that's helping a lot. Especially if you aimed at the angled part. Again, I trade a shot. Well, okay, the IS-7 does pen me this time. Probably hitting me lower, but still, it's just the armor showcasing how it works, and basically the sort of side scraping I'm trying to do at the IS-7. I increase my angle a bit, and again he shoots my tracks. Now this is the part where I get pissed off. The IS-4 can't handle it and is going pussy mode, and basically, yeah, shoots heat ammo at me because he cannot pen me, and even with heat ammo he bounces off me. and I have not fired a single shot of heat at him, because I'm only shooting in his weak spots with AP. There's a bad chat over here. Shoot him, quickly kill him, make sure there's a gun less on the field. IS-7 hits me, and again this IS-4 kills me with heat because he cannot do anything else, because apparently he's not skilled enough to handle another IS-4, and he keeps shooting the heat. He just now spams it at Big 1R. Now an IS-7 is a very, its armor is way better than an IS-4 because the turret has no weak spot, and basically the only thing you're gonna pen it at frontally is a lower front plate. So okay, I guess shooting at an IS-7 is more reasonable, but at an IS-4, come on. I mean, I would say grow some balls and grow some skill, because shooting at the same tank you're in with such a weak spot, the IS-4 has such an obvious weak spot on the roof. You should just shoot there, and yeah. Well, at least Big 1R manages to kill the IS-4, but it is what it is. He gets killed now, but we win by cap. And I was really pissed off because it was going so good, but then yeah. I mean, it was a good, skillful battle between a few tanks. And what does the IS-4 do? Because he's not skilled enough, he switches to premium ammo instead of just aiming at my weak spots. And that's what ruins the fun for me and pisses me off when people do such things. It's like, oh well, we're having a good competitive match, yeah, I'm just gonna ruin it by just going easy mode and spamming heat ammo. But yeah, this is basically to showcase you, first of all, the good side armor of the IS-4. As you can see, I kept bouncing those shots from the IS-7, which was shooting me from over that corner, and sometimes I had a bad angle and sometimes a better angle, but he bounced on me a lot. And as you can see, a weak spot of the IS-4 itself, the roof, just shoot in the roof in front of it. Even though I feel bad for saying it, because maybe people will encounter me in my IS-4, and now I'm giving my enemies the tips, oh no. But yeah, basically the roof is a weak spot, so watch out for that. If good people will penetrate you there, it will often happen, and that's why sometimes I'm not sure if I should go hull down in the IS-4 or not. But it worked against this IS-4 because apparently he did not know what weak spots are at tier 10, but he does know what premium ammo is. But yeah, thanks for watching this Road to Excellence video, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the review if it's available now or maybe in the future.